when I said to that other young lady, how about you men don't tell you what to do? They just say, this is what I will and I won't be willing to accept. It's up to this woman to decide whether or not she wants to stay or leave.
I notice women say that a lot. I feel like, never say I know, or never even say I think. It's always I feel. Then it's important to be in touch with your emotions and in tune with your emotions. Your emotions can lead you astray.
I would not advise a woman to do what I'm doing, yet you're still doing it. No one needs to listen to you. That in and of itself is all anyone needs to hear, especially women.
Welcome back to another episode of Read and React. I'm your host, Wes Hunt, and this is the show where I give my blunt opinions of current events and trending topics. In this episode, I'm be reacting to Kevin Samuels, You Are Destroying, and the title is You Are Destroying Women's Hope. Rest in peace to my man Kevin Samuels. Like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell if you're getting value out of any of this content. Like, share, subscribe to the E.T.W TV channel. If you entertained, you laughing, you crying, you got any opinions, just like, share, and subscribe. You're getting any substance out of this channel. Know what I mean? Follow me on SoundCloud, Wes Hunt LG. Follow me on Instagram, Wolf Hunt WXLF HUNT 718 on Instagram. I mean, like, share, subscribe to the HFC podcast channel. Like I said, if you're getting any quality, if you learning anything, if it's inspiring you, if it's making anything clear, like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs. Now, leave a comment, spam the comments, ring that notification bell so you can get all the amazing, great content we got coming for y'all. But let's get into it. This is Read and React. Let's get it. And this is episode 10. This is episode 10, baby. Let's get it cracking, man. And the content came from Kevin Samuels' own channel. I mean, like, as the image talks on to rest in peace. And I mean, it's the big bro. Watch a lot of his content, but we get right into it. Let's get it.
Let's go ahead and do this.
So what I'm saying here.
All right, come on, Miss Feminist.
Maybe.
Come on, Miss Feminist. That shit didn't work on Donovan Sharp. It ain't gonna work on me either.
No,
it's not gonna work on me. If you didn't have a good time with Donovan, you're not gonna have a good time with me.
You are being hostile. You're not even.
I'm not being hostile. I'm just being direct.
Yes, you are.
Okay, lady. Let me tell you something right now. I'm not being hostile. I'm being direct. If you're going to use the word, use them appropriately.
Okay, so you can have some type of politeness and some.
I'm having politeness, man, but I'm not going to have you condescend to me. First off, you came in and you said it incorrectly. I didn't say what you said. So let's do this. Let's start over. What did you think that you heard I said? What did you think I said?
You say that women after the age of 25 or 20-something, they are, they cannot have the ability to secure a man that can let them stay at home after, having children.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's your interpretation. It's not what I said. But go ahead.
A lot of women do that, by the way. Like, I'm not saying all women, but a lot of women do that when you have a discussion. They don't really listen. A lot of people do that in particular, but I'm talking about women in particular. They're very emotionally based a lot of times. They just ready to rebuttal, not really listening to hear or understand. And just ready to rebuttal, and through them just waiting to rebuttal, you got like ships in the night, and the message keep missing each other. You try to use logic, she's no emotion, she's ready to respond. So it's like, that's what a lot of times they never really hear what you say and understand what you're saying, just hear what they want to hear. And that's when the message gets misconstrued. But in reality, men can learn a lot from women, and women can learn a lot from men.
Yes. So I believe that your teaching somehow kills women's hope, because it is possible indeed for a female after the age of 25 secure a high value.
Okay. No. Let's hold on. Let's define secure. What do you mean by secure?
Being marry him.
Okay. And how old are you?
Being his wife. I'm 27.
How old is your husband?
I'm single. I'm in a relationship, but I'm not married.
But you're not secure.
No,
right.
For option.
Right.
How you call yourself single, but you say you're in a relationship, not married? I mean, technically, you're not married, but you're not single. That's the mindset that get you married. Because when you be married, it's not something you just turn on. And I've been in a real long-term relationship. You know what I mean? So I think I can speak on this. Longer than 10 years. So It's not something you turn on. You start preparing yourself while you're in that girlfriend and boyfriend phase. If it's serious, for that husband and wife phase, for that father and mother phase, you just don't turn it on. So you start preparing yourself, you start doing the things that a wife would do, a husband would do. Especially not putting yourself single in your relationship if it's serious. Because because you're married, that don't mean you single. That's just wrong terminology and wrong way of looking at it from the rip.
So what does your husband do for a living?
It's not my husband, he's a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
He's a CEO.
Right,
yeah,
he's a CEO. Wait, but what?
Yes.
Okay, so how long have you been with your fiance?
I think 1 year and 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a fiance?
No, he's a boyfriend.
Okay,
He's a boyfriend.
a year and 2 months. Okay. Do you want to marry him?
I don't know, because you don't want to have kids. So
do you
it's
want to have
something that I'm
children?
kind of considering. Yes, in the future.
So you know you want to have children, but you're still with a man who doesn't want to have them.
Because he might change his
Hold
mind.
on, man. Aren't you kind of destroying your hopes for children?
Because he's a CEO. You're sticking it out, wasting time. It's about, oh shit, you don't want that? Are you serious about that? You serious? You don't want no kids? This is something I'm serious about. I'm not saying right now, but I definitely see kids in my future. You definitely see no kids in the future. Now, that's not the one I want. Y'all respect that. Boom. But the money's make you stay and waste time. You know you got a time. A woman, your clock is ticking. People make their own bed. That's why I don't really feel sorry for people. People make their own bed. But then when it's time for them to line, we have to have sympathy. I mean, I don't know.
Children?
Maybe yes, maybe not.
Maybe? No, ma'am. You know you want to have children. You know he does not. And you've been with him for 14 months. Aren't you destroying your own hope for children?
But I can convince him. I can change his mind.
Oh, exactly. So
Okay.
you can convince a CEO to change his mind on children. Has he been married before?
Yes.
Does he have any children?
No.
All right.
He don't have.
All right. He does not have any children. So his wife could not convince him to have kids, but you think his girlfriend can. All right. Next point. If he was not a CEO, would you still be with him?
No.
Absolutely yes.
You would.
He has
So
amazing qualities.
If he drove Uber, you would be there.
Not that low as well.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So there is an economic bottom floor that you will be willing to accept.
Exactly.
Right. Because you understand. I get it. So, ma'am, I'm telling women the realities that you just laid out. And even you're willing to accept them. So how am I destroying women's hopes when you're willing to accept them in your life?
What I'm saying here is that when you put these, tragic ends for women who are above the age of, 27,
No, ma'am, it's not
30,
tragic. It's statistical.
What she's saying, when you say the truth, we don't want to hear it, and it hurts our feelings. It makes us feel insecure. It makes us feel bad about ourselves. Stop saying the truth. We're not used to fucking people telling us about ourselves. We used to, you're beautiful, you're a queen, everything's gonna work. Okay, if you're fat, look, if you're skinny, whatever, do what you want. We're not used to hearing the truth, and the truth fucking hurts. So please stop. Please stop. And put me on the game. How to get a high value man? That's what the fuck. That's the subtext.
Ma'am, they're just facts. It's not tragic.
Because, okay, let me tell you about the high value people that I know.
No, ma'am. I don't want to know about the high value people you know. I like to keep it. No, ma'am. See, I don't. You called to talk to me about what I see. I don't want to talk about the people you don't know. All I need to know about is you. Are you a high value woman?
Of course I am.
So why are you with a man who does not want to make you his wife?
He asked me to marry him, but the fact that he doesn't want to have kids, I kind of...
ma'am. He actually proposed to you?
Yes.
He dropped to one knee in public and dropped and gave you a ring of significant heritage and asked you to be his wife?
In public. Was not in public.
Okay.
Of course not. Me, of course
not.
Family,
of course it wasn't in public. Of course not. It wasn't in public. Never is. And what month was this, man?
His mother, his
Hold
father,
on, ma'am. You've been together 14
and
months. You've
my
been together 14.
parents
You
as
can't
well.
talk over me, ma'am. I will.
Yes.
And what month did he propose to you? Without
Let's speak Kevin Samuels, but I don't agree with that. I don't think it has to be a public. Yeah, as long as there's no serious about it.
a ring in public.
Was on the 8 after we kind of turned like 8 months of relationship. He
8 months.
Yeah.
He proposed to you without a ring and not in public. And you said what?
No, he proposed me with a ring in front of his family.
Okay. And you said what?
Yes. I say I'm not sure exactly, because he told me from the beginning.
You said you're not sure, but you're still there 6 months later.
Because, I think people can change. He changed so many things in this relationship that he was not willing to change. So I think might be something else that he might later realize that maybe he needs to have kids in his life.
Right. So again, a man who's a CEO, and how large is the company that he runs?
It's a big company. It's a company that makes about 30 million euros a year.
No. But how many employees?
I think it's about 500.
So you mean to tell me?
If we don't count international ones.
So you mean a man who runs a company of 500 people and has to make decisions for 500 people can't make decisions for his own life? I think he knows what he wants. That's why he's in charge.
That doesn't mean anything. Because a man is successful.
No, ma'am. See, you said he could change his mind. He could, but CEOs are leaders for a reason. He has a direction he's going, and that's why he gets the big bucks. But yet you think you're going to get him to change, and the woman that he married didn't get him to change. I have a better question for you. Would you advise young ladies to do what you're doing?
Absolutely not, because my way of thinking, way of operating is
These are on the same
different.
page with that.
You want to advise young ladies to do what you're doing, but you're gonna still do it. You have the chance not to do it anymore.
You would not advise young ladies to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell them what's wrong with what you're doing.
Yes. I think that right now I'm in a stage of, kind of waiting, maybe more 4 months to see how things are going to evolve. And if he says I really don't want to have children, I want to be like a child-free man, and then I might, go find someone who has the same goals as me in the future.
So if I recall correctly, when you were going back and forth with Donna, if I'm correct, I thought you said you have high-value men around you. You know high-value men.
Yes.
So why are you dealing with this person who does not want what you want if you have other options?
Because there is something called, for some people, the financial thing is the most important thing. Financial people who have a lot of money.
So he has enough money.
He has.
So he has enough money. Yeah. So he has enough money to get you to waste your womb time.
Yep.
No, he has other qualities.
No, ma'am. He doesn't have those qualities if he was driving Uber. You said that. At the end of the day, ma'am. At the end of the day,
you asked me about the high value that I know.
At the end of the day, ma'am, you have proven my point. You would not even advise women to do what you're doing. Ladies, listen to what your godfather has been telling you. I have no dog in the fight to try to hurt you. But this woman came in and even justified and made the point through her own life. Over a certain age, you don't have as much leverage as you think you do. And you're not going to get a high-value man to change. He is who he is, and he says what he says. You're not going to convince him to all of a sudden decide to want to have kids that he doesn't want. You have a choice. Remember when I said to that other young lady, high-value men don't tell you what to do. They just say, this is what I will and I won't be willing to accept. It's up to this woman to decide whether or not she wants to stay or leave. Go ahead.
But I think you're not letting me, talking my points, because you are more
because I'm not letting you talk your points because I'm running my show. It's not about you. See, you're coming over here for attention. That's why you're looking in the calls, looking in the comment section versus having a conversation. I'm not even looking in the comment section. But I'll tell you what, here's what we do for women like you. You can go ahead and have the last word. Go ahead and have the last word.
I just think that the way you kind of operate,
the way I kind of operate.
is a
I
little bit,
get it, yeah.
it's
And I'm not berating women at all. I love them. I mean, women are good for them, strong. They're necessary. I mean, for the planet, to the universe, to the galaxy, for real. They don't know their own strength. But I notice women say that a lot. I feel like, never say I know, but never even say I think. It's always I feel. Then it's important to be in touch with your emotions and in tune with your emotions. Your emotions can lead you astray. Because a lot of times, more often than not, your emotions are not really right. That's why I say emotions is fleeting. There's no logic and thought process behind it. There's no critical thinking to bring you to a certain conclusion. So, like, a lot of times I feel like you have to listen to his points, listen to the statistics, listen to your own. Okay, I won't recommend a woman to do this, but yet still you argue. If you won't recommend women to do this, that's obviously means it's not good. If you yourself say, "No, I won't do it, but I'm still gonna do it anyway," then listen, you're not hearing my points. You say you won't recommend women to do it, conversation is over. But you being in a feeling state and not the logical state or even a thinking state, you can't see that easy blatant point. It's crazy.
It did not work on Donovan Sharp, and you darn sure we're going to make it work on me. I know who you are, and I gave you an opportunity, and you still said it. No, I would not advise a woman to do what I'm doing, yet you're still doing it. No one needs to listen to you. That in and of itself is all anyone needs to hear, especially women. That's why I have women coming back over here night after night, because they're tired of this same inane psychobabble BS that comes out of so many women's mouths, when they can look at the evidence of these women's lives and say, why should anyone listen to you? She's with the man because he has money. Fine. But he told her what it is. I'm not having kids. And she's still there. See, that's what I'm talking about, gentlemen. This is why you want to become a high value man. Because when you make a line, they'll dance. You think he would have the kind of power, influence, or whatever to get a woman to decide to stay and wait and try to play the waiting game if he was not high value?
Yo, man, that was Kevin Samuel. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuel. This is Read and React episode 10. Like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you get all the great content, all the new content on the fly shit we got coming to y'all. And only doing it if you get any value out of it, any entertainment. If you get anything out of it, it could be a reciprocation type of relationship. You know what I mean? I'll give you all the content. Hit the like button. Y'all give me the comments. Y'all give me reviews. And we call it like that. But I got nothing but love for y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Woman, y'all stronger and y'all more capable than I give y'all some credit for. And men, stay fucking dangerous. You know what I mean? Stay on point. Stay manly. You already know I like to end it off, man. One mind equals one love. One mind. That's how you see God. Woo.